Good morning, everybody. It's June 7th, 2023, and just woke up here and working on my coffee. And it looks like at the moment that we're pretty flat as far as the futures go. This is the Dow. This is the big picture for those of you who are new. I trade the strats and use my own little twist as far as how I take trades. And this is the year chart to the upper left, the quarter, the month, the week, and then the daily 1 year. And then I also use a 2 year to help me determine targets as far as what I want to try to get the market to do. Keep in mind that the market will always do what it wants to do with or without you. And that is why you always have to have a process in place that requires discipline. And for a lot of the people out there who keep shorting this market, they are in a world of hurt. So with that said, the big picture here tells us that the Dow is still an inside year, inside quarter, inside month. And because of that, we're starting to get some very wild and crazy moves to the upside and to the downside, and you can expect that right now. The Dow is right at the top of this broadening formation right here. We pulled back a little bit and then dip buyers stepped in. In my opinion, we still have plenty of room to run to the upside, but I would really like to see us get above this area right here. IWM, look at the strong move. Yesterday we went inside and up, and boy did we go up. We just blew through this, made all the shorts cover, and we get back up to this 191 area. So I'm not shocked at all to see the futures gap up on IWM. QQQ just keeps grinding. In my opinion, it really needs to rest here. We talked about this in the group yesterday. We are now in a 22-day uptrend. Really would like to see this thing come back right through here. You can see how I have all these alerts. If we look at the big picture on a 2-year chart, you can see that we have not only a gap fill here, but we also have this main area of resistance as well, this 371.88. We need the rest before we run back up higher. Just my opinion, but it looks like we are in that process right now. SPY, same thing here. We ran, we rested, we ran, tried to go higher, they pulled it back. I would love to see these come back, possibly shake out a few people, come back to the 10-day moving average, and then back up. Let's look at a potential watch list here for today. Extended, trying to bounce. AA still looks good. I could see this one coming back up. This is a false breakdown. I like Alcoa. I'm going to add this one to 6.7. Apple, we talked about this one in the group, how we've reached magnitude here, and now we're just kind of pulling back, a lot of profit sharing. Apple still looks amazing. If you look at it on a bigger picture, on a 2-year chart, you can see how we ran all the way to this level right here, and then profit taking started. We would need to consolidate in this area right here before I would look to go long Apple. Still looks good. Airbnb, nice breakout. We had one of the members in the group call out this bounce right here, and I think he might still be in it, maybe not, but nonetheless, it is still moving strong and possibly going to hit this gap. ABR is a cheaper stock that I like to trade. It's very thin, but the thing that I like about it is that the dividend on this is pretty amazing, and you can see how we came right here and we filled the gap. For those of you who are new, I always mark my gaps with a dash line. So if you ever see a tweet, that is what I mean with a dash line right there. and you can see how we filled this gap, and now I'm waiting to see what the reaction is. Matter of fact, if ABR takes out 1347 today, I'd probably look to go short a few. Probably would short a few on this. Try to trade this back down to the 10-day moving average. I'm going to leave that one. Shorts right now just don't seem to be working. Look at AEO, how this one went inside and in, or inside and up yesterday, and now we're just trying to reverse and hit this gap. Wild price action, guys. Aflac hit target. No. AI buyers continue to come into AI, gapping up again this morning. ALGM, no. AMD had a solid close last night or yesterday, and it triggered. I took it, and I hope this holds because it's gapping up a little bit, but I really could see this one getting back up there as well. Boy, did they ever buy this thing. Got into this one right away, right off the 10-day moving average. Still looks solid. I'm going to go ahead and add this one. This is a 2-2 reversal for the strat people out there. Amazon kind of has hit the gap fill target here, and it's just hanging out. Needs to come back here. If anything, with Amazon, I would trade the reversal on this today. Going to set an alert here for 125 or below and try to trade this back down. And let's speed this up. This is one that we talked about the other day that I got in and then I got out. And this is why, you can talk yourself out of a trade pretty quick. Should have stayed in this trade. There was absolutely no reason to get out. But you can see how this one hit target without me. Got to learn from my mistakes. Hassan extended even though it's off the 10. No. Activision, still in Activision. I still think this thing has room to run to the upside. I like how it came up here, got above the 10, it ran, we pulled back. This is the rest phase, so this is the run, this is the rest, this is the run. This is kind of a rest right now, and I'd love to see a run all the way up here. Nice gap fill. Kind of a slower stock, but overall, I think it possibly could get up there. I'm going to add this one too. May add to this position. BA, you can see BA kind of had a rough day. We ran to resistance here the day before, a couple days before. They kind of sold it off, and then yesterday they really dumped it. Financials continue to move well. I was on the wrong side of a trade with XLF. It was first time I had ever traded TD Ameritrade's 24-hour stocks. I just wanted to try it, so I did try it, and they let me know that it was the wrong side. Best Buy still looks good right off the 10 here. Biddy and Bido we won't talk about. A lot of you don't trade futures or Bitcoin, so we won't talk about this. BKD, nice solid move up. In this, got a few positions really long. This is a condo position for those of you who know what I mean by condos. If not, and you want to talk about it, we definitely can talk about that. I think we had a good hour conversation yesterday about condos and how I play them. Strictly up to you. BKR, you can see we came up here, hit this target, and then we proceeded to go to the second target. Bull inside day. Don't know what it's going to do, but this is an interesting one. I will add this. BR, no. You can see how this one ran the target, and now it's pulling back. Berkshire, right to target. It's a bigger stock. BSX triggered 3-2 down. ConAgro is one I took yesterday, and you can see that this thing hit a 2-2 reversal, and they smacked this thing right out of the gates. Right here, this was your entry, 34.91. I tweeted about this, and I put my cover order, my buy order right there, and it didn't take long to get filled. Good trade. You need those, especially when you're on the wrong side of one, like XLF yesterday. But that's why you got to take them all. CF, nice bounce inside, 3 bar. Chewy ended up doing a 2-2 reversal. A lot of these stocks are just strong as can be. CLF hit target. CMCSA still just hovering there. Coin, huge sell off on coin yesterday, but buyers stepped in. Costco still just hanging out above the broadening formation. Crowd looks like it wants to do 2-2 reversal here. This might be a good one to jump in. Let's take a look at crowd. 152.40. Set your alert. If it doesn't go below it, don't take it. Cisco, 2-2 reversal here setting up. Yeah, Cisco looks good. Getting a little extended here, but that's all right. Our market just seems to be grinding. Add this one to the watch list. CSX, no. Corteva, nice reversal in Corteva. Carvana's just hanging out, set up for 2-2 reversal today. If we can get above 15.25, I could see this one going. Set an alert, 15.25. Add this one to the watch list. CVS still holding breakout. Dash is one I was in yesterday. Ended up taking the money on this one. Like it. No harm in taking money, guys, along the way. DD, this is one, as you guys know, I was short the previous day, got stopped out, and then it worked today. That's just the way it is sometimes. D-Dog, right to target. Deer looks like it wants to reverse here. Went inside and up yesterday. Long term, on the weekly we did 2-2 reversal, and then on the month we have inside month. I'll keep an eye on that one. Disney 2-2-2 continuation. DraftKings hit target. DraftKings is an interesting one. We've got full time frame continuity. We've got a 2-2 reversal here on the weekly. Monthly, we need to take out 26.41 to go 2 up. So let's set an alert here for DraftKings at 26.41. And it looks like they might gap it a little bit. So I want to know about this. DraftKings, good one. DKS, nice big bounce in DKS yesterday. Dollar Tree, still struggling. Not set up for me though. DocU had a good move to the upside, has earnings, stay away from it. DXCM right to resistance or to target. Now just kind of waiting for the reaction. If it ends up taking out 126.59, this would be a good one. We've got full-time frame continuity then. Yeah, I like this one. Let's create an alert for this one. Add it to the watch list. I like it because the year is inside year. We've got 2 up on the quarter. We've got 2 up on the month. And then we've got 2 up on the week. And so if we could just sit right here in this 123 area right here, gain a little energy, momentum, just rest right here and then blow through this would be a good one. Matter of fact, I'm going to set an alert for here too to let me know if it is pulling back. All right, eBay still holding that breakout. Looks like it did 2-2 reversal here. Elf just continues to move higher. It is just unbelievable. I told several people that this is one that reminds me of Ulta when it was fairly new. It just continues to move up. It's extended to me. I want it to come back and touch this 10-day moving average, and it just hasn't done it yet. So I stay away from it until it does what I want it to do. ET, channeling, Etsy had a nice reversal yesterday. We'll see if we can get back up here and start to move. Set an alert right here to let me know if it hits it. Ford looks like it wants this area right here, 1307, 1305, somewhere around there. I love to trade Ford. Matter of fact, one of the people in the group asked me about my opinion on Ford right here because it was pulling back and I think they wanted to go long, and I hope they went long because it sure looked good to me to the long side as well. Still in Ford. Fastenal, no. Flex, all-time highs here. Very extended. Extremely extended. Doesn't mean it can't continue up. It just means I don't want to take it to the long side. No. Fortinet ran right to previous high, and then we're kind of resting here today. This one has full time frame continuity. If we can get going to the upside, I like Fortinet here. And I remember trading this one down to the downside with a member of the group as well, and we ended up getting out right down here. It was a pretty good dump, and you can see they brought it right back up. That's what they do. They TTO you. Go daddy, go daddy. Yeah, ugly shooter, and just still moving down. GDX still isn't set up for me. No. GM, nice move, busted out of that 34 range. Google continued higher yesterday, and let's see, are we gapping up? No, we're gapping down just a little bit. Google needs a rest. If anything, it's a 2-2 reversal trade now. So this is how I would do that. This is now my previous high because it's above the 10, and then the low for yesterday, 125.36. So I will move my alert here to 125.41. I mean, close enough, right? Close enough. GT bouncing. Set up for a reversal here for Halliburton as well. This is one that's kind of in conflict. Not really my thing right now. We've got so many moving to the strong and upside. Haynes Brand International, this is another condo that I was talking about for a lot of people in the group. Took my money in Haynes Brand yesterday. We had a great move. This was my target going into the day. And you can see how we hit that and my order got filled. This is the kind of stuff you have to look at and understand that this right here is a beautiful consolidation through here, and we're just waiting patiently for the rip to the upside and then the move to target, and that's what we got right here. You can see it a little bit better right here when we got this hammer. This is your entry. Follow it up. You could have taken some off right here, and then we paused right here. One is like a pause to me, and then the moment we blew to the upside right here, This was your move to get back into it again and then take target right here, right there. And you can see we may not be done moving yet. Haynes, like I said, is just, in my opinion, a very undervalued stock. And I think we can get back up to here. And if we get through there, I think sooner or later you're going to see Haynes come back up here and test this trend line that I have drawn. Yeah, it's way up there. But you know what? They can do it. Look at this. This is the trend line. I really think they can get back up there and hit this thing. I will trade this one until it does it. All right. Hymns reversed. A lot of shorts are not working right now, guys. So you have to be aware of that and adapt. HPE, this is another condo that I'm in. Very undervalued stock. HPQ. Hertz is another one I took money in yesterday. Nice consolidation pattern, and we got the rip that we wanted to. I was going to try to trade this one back up to the 17 area, and then the market started acting a little squirrely, and so this was close enough to target for me, so I just took the money. IBM, hate this company, and this is now set up for 2-2 reversal, but it's extended. Indy extended. INMD looks good. This was your entry right here. I missed this one. This is something that wants to get back up here. Intel, nice 3-bar. They're really messing people up. A lot of people still buying Intel. I know it doesn't look like it, but you got a hammer on the week, hammer on the quarter, hammer on the month. They're still buying Intel. This is one that you should be in long term. In my opinion, just another condo. IoT, I've never traded this stock, but it got my attention yesterday when it started to move up again. I will wait for this one to calm down a little bit and then look for an entry. IR, hit target. IWM, we already talked about. J&J, not only did we fill the gap here, now we're trying to reverse again. Biotech, pharmaceuticals, they're all pretty weak. JP Morgan, doing nothing. Key had a nice day, right? Key ended up coming up here to previous high. And that's how I draw previous high right there. I would be out of this trade. This was your previous low. This is your entry. And you just trade it right back up. Kind. This is one that was brought to my attention yesterday. 296. If this thing gets below 295, I'm going to short this thing. I don't know what's driving this one, but you know what? In the end, it doesn't matter. It looks like one that is set up, in my opinion, to go lower. You can see how we ran right here to these key highs, targets in my world right here. And now, I mean, I would put a stop right here at 305. And then if this thing triggers, I would try to trade this all the way back down. Like that one for cheaper stock. CarMax blew right through resistance, running to previous high. Coke had a nasty 2-2 reversal, smoked a lot of people to the downside. Kroger tried to go lower, but they got bought up. Earnings coming in. LC, nice move. Levi's, another condo that I was in, ended up selling the rip on this one too. Needs to set up again. 2-2 reversal here in LSCC. Lithium names continue to move well. I'm in this one long term. I think lithium plays are going to be amazing, and they can get back up to the 36 area. Just sitting in this one long term. Lulu continues to move lower. Las Vegas, nice 3-bar. Lyft, congratulations to those who held Lyft and have been playing this thing to fill the gap. What a move for a cheap stock, 8 to 10. I hope you took some money into this yesterday. And if not, maybe you know something and you're going to try to play this thing all the way to 16 where it can fill another gap. Needs a setup for me. Macy's, inside and up. Mattel, trying to reverse. McDonald's, nice sell off. Meta needs the rest. Meta is extended. MGM trying to reverse. 3M inside and down, kinda. Marvel tried to reverse a little bit yesterday. Morgan Stanley, nice move through resistance. Like the magnitude on Morgan Stanley. Has earnings coming up right here. You can see how we ran to this level here, but with how I draw things, that was your previous high. And so now our magnitude would be right up to here, this 90.56 area. Yeah, I like Morgan Stanley a lot. All right, I'm going to add Morgan Stanley. Microsoft pulled back. Micron kind of pulling back before earnings too. Knee trying to reverse. Net set up for the reversal today. Netflix, huge gap up on this, $10 gap up. If that holds, I think that will be, let's go to a 2-year here. Yeah, it'll be the start of a new move right up here, this 413 area. That's where they want to take this thing. And then it could run to 459 and then possibly a gap fill. Very extended though. So be aware of that. Neo, poor Neo, just not doing a whole lot. It hammered yesterday. Earnings coming up. I will not play this one. Nike paused today. Nike might be a nice continuation to the downside or to the upside. I'll watch Nike. NOV, 2-2 reversal setup. NetApp, 2-2 reversal setup. Extended though. Nvidia just needs to come back a little bit to the 10-day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move this right there to alert me. NXPI, nice reversal. Okta, nothing. On, just holding that area open, set up for reversal today, 3-bar. 251. So I will set an alert here for 251. For open, I think it still wants to get up into this area right there. But this would be your target. If you're learning how to trade, that might be a good one for you. Not expensive. No. Palo Alto, inside and possible down move. Like this one too. $223.83. 223.83. Alert set. Also can go higher. 226.86. And now our futures are green again. And that's what I mean. Strong market so far. Para looks like it could get going here. Above that 16 area. PCG, no. PDD, got through it. Pfizer still looks bad. Penn's got into the gap and then sold off. PLTR, this is an inside play. This is a good one to know about. They're really buying this one. Uh, I'll set my alerts on this one later, but it wants to, if you look at this thing long term too, it wants to get up into here. Geez, it really just needs to sit down and rest right here. Let me share out my screen here. Forgot that I was doing that. Plug right here. Plug is trying to come out of the ashes. This might be a condo play too. I'm going to throw this one into my condo play. Cash asked me if I was sharing out my screen. I apologize. Sometimes I just need more coffee. Yeah, plug. Plug looks like it's a good one. Pure Storage just keeps ripping. All-time highs are right around the corner. Don't touch it here. Trust me, do not touch it here. PayPal was a bounce play that I took my money in yesterday. You can see that it's had a nice little move here for the last 5-6 days. Needs to rest. Roblox, nothing. Rig, doing what Rig always does. Cheap stock. Rivian, same thing. Rocket had a nice move off of support. When you get a candle like this, take some money. Roku, watching Roku to see if we can continue up. Starbucks looks like it wants to go lower. Looks like Starbucks is just headed to the 95 area. Missed that one yesterday. Schwab continues to bounce here. I like Schwab. Let's see. What do I like about Schwab? Rather than me just saying I like Schwab, I like how we're above that. And then I like this target right here. But more importantly, I just like the fact that the financial sector sold off so hard and we have this nice consolidation through here. I mean, that's basically what this is right here. This is consolidation through here. And so now I like it back up here. I'm going to put Schwab on my screen. Talked about this one in the group the other day. Shake Shack wants to get up higher. Shop, tremendous move, right back to previous high. Silver is doing nothing. I still have some silver. Would love to see this thing get back up to the 24 area. Snap continues to move higher. SoFi continues to move higher, needs to rest. Set my alert right here. That's when I'll get back in the Snap. Or SoFi, sorry, in the SoFi. Zoxel, no. S-Power, no. SPY, no. SQ. SQ had a strong move. This one's trying to come back from the ashes too. ST, solid move. Seagate. You know how everyone kind of has a stock that they can't trade to save their life? Seagate is my stock. I don't know what it is. I go long, it goes short. I go short, it goes long. There's always one. AT&T, I will be looking for AT&T for the reversal here. If we can't get above this 10, I want to know about this because I think it still has a date with this low right here. I think this is nothing more than a TTO, just like this was. But we'll see. Target ended up taking the money on this bounce trade. I was down yesterday, but then it bounced up higher. Just needs to set up more before I'm interested in it. I should have been a little more patient with it, but Missed it by a day, but thankfully I was able to get out with a small profit. Trip trying to reverse and fill the gap right there. Not touching it. Tesla's gapping up. We want to get back up to this area here. This 236. You can see how we shook people out here yesterday. Look at how we came down. Buyer stepped in, and then we ended up for 3 on the day. That's a shakeout when they throw a 3 bar like this. That's just to get you out of your position. UAA continues to do well. Nothing fancy, just a move. Holding this area. Another condo play. United Airlines, what can I say about airlines other than it's a lot like Seagate? I go long, it goes short, I go short, it goes long. Enough said. Uber is still holding that previous high. It really needs to start to move here. I like how it's rested, and I think this one can get back up to here. This 42 area. What do we have coming up soon? Earnings. So keep that in mind. UGI trying to come out of the ashes. No, no. Upstart. Look how wild and loose Upstart is. No, thank you. US Bank took out the previous high, rested right below it, and then just blew right through it yesterday. VALE, possible reversal. Verizon still holding that level. Still buyers right there. WAB, no. Walgreen Boot Alliance still has buyers there. Earnings coming up. This is another condo play. Warner Brothers coming up. Western Digital wants to get up there and fill the gap. Wells Fargo still looks good. Walmart still looks good. Nice hammer for a 2-2 reversal in this one today. 150.19. This is one you want to know about right here. Right there. Add this to the watch list. Wolf, no. WSC. I don't think I've ever traded WSC. This one ran right to previous high. No, thank you. Done with it. And X ran the previous high. XLF broke out of the previous high and now is trying to go higher. XLF, for those of you who like to trade options, XLF is very affordable. And 33.50. Yeah, I like XLF. Even though it kind of took me to the short side yesterday. But again, that was an experiment. Got to be willing to try something new. ZOM is set up for 2-2 reversal. Yum, no. Z, yeah, that looks pretty strong. Looks like it wants to come back up to that 50 area. And then ZM, ZS continues to move higher. They ran it right here. Cash said he's been playing banks all week. That's awesome. They ran it right past there, and so now this is your next target right there. Don't touch it here. Please don't touch it here. And that is it. This is your list for today. All right, everyone. That is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.